Lamar Chase, another guy. I don't know if y'all noticed, but 6 of the top 10 from the SEC, but that conference is dead. Number 3 is Josh Allen. Number 2, Lamar Jackson. And the number 1 player voted by his peers,
Ocho.
Saquon Barkley.
Oh, my bad.
Saquon. Any surprises? Are you surprised, LT, Ocho, are you surprised that Saquon beat out Josh Allen and Lamar to be the number 1 player in the NFL this season, voted on by his peers?
LT, Rock.
I'm a bit surprised.
So am I.
Because we're living in a world where it's all about the quarterback,
Correct.
and we know that. And rightfully so. I mean, Josh Allen is the reigning MVP, okay? So you would think that, he would get the most votes from his peers. And even beyond Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson,
Correct.
with the type of season he had last year, man, he had one of the top seasons from any quarterback in history. You hear me? So, I'm very surprised. I mean, Saquon obviously had a spectacular year and, got close to the rushing record of a single season, but he didn't get it. And so, that holds weight that he didn't get it, but he did win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So I think players at the end of the day are giving him credit for being, going over 2,000 yards and winning the Super Bowl championship and being the catalyst for that Eagles
and
team.
Offensive Player of the Year.
That's right. And I think that had a lot to do with it. Look, I think he deserved it. Saquon has really elevated the running back position, the value of the running back position. So, hands down, I salute Saquon, man, for being the number 1 player. Respect.
And we've talked more about the running back position in 24 and leading into 25 than we have at any point in time in the last decade, guys, because of what we saw with Derrick Henry, what we saw with Saquon Barkley, what we saw with Josh Jacobs, what we saw with Joe Mixon. There were a lot of running backs like, hold on, Jonathan Taylor, hold on. They still got some.
Jahmyr Gibbs, don't forget
Gibbs.
Montgomery,
So they're trying to say, look, there is still value when used correctly. So y'all want to put them behind, no quarterback, so offensive line. Look at all these guys that we mentioned. Saquon Barkley, look at his quarterback, look at his offensive line. Derrick Henry, look at his quarterback, look at his offensive line. Joe Mixon, look at his quarterback, look at his offensive line. Gibbs, look at his quarterback, look at his offensive line. Josh Jacobs, look at his quarterback. You see a recurring theme here?
Yeah.
But see, y'all, but when a quarterback doesn't succeed, boy, they make every excuse in the world. Now all of a sudden the running back don't succeed. Oh man, he over the hill. There ain't no value in him. Nah, you're right. Ain't nobody running behind that ain't got no line. And if I set my defense and your quarterback can't beat me, I am not going to let your running back beat me. You saw what the Chiefs tried to do in the Super Bowl, guys. They said, we are not letting Saquon beat us. Jalen Hurts says, okay, you know what? I don't drink no beer, but hold this ginger ale. I got something for y'all.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Ocho. Are you surprised to see Saquon at the top? You got 2 backs in the top 10.
Top 10. Yeah, most definitely. I wasn't surprised at all. Obviously, Saquon is a tier 1 back, and those tier 1 backs are the reason why the value of the running back position is now prevalent because of players like Saquon. Obviously, being in the perfect situation, Eagles, offensive line, and he's one of the reasons why they were able to reach the Super Bowl, actually take them over the hump and getting back to the Super Bowl. Obviously, we have to give credit to their defense as well. But Josh Allen had a great season. Lamar Jackson had a great season. But I think the number 1 spot was given to Saquon, not with just his play on the field, but what he does also off the field. And the fact that he was able to win a ring was the cherry on top. So it was a no-brainer as far as your peers picking him as number 1.
Yeah. So Saquon Barkley voted by his peers as the number 1 player in the NFL in the top 100. Lamar Jackson was second. Lamar Jackson was second last year. Josh Allen is number 3. I think he was outside of the top 10. Jamar Chase was way down. He's number 4. Patrick Mahomes was number 4 last year. He's number 5.
Whoa. What you mean way down?
I think he was 35 last year, Ocho. Chase was.
He was, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said way down.
No. I was saying compared to where he was last year.
Okay,
Yeah. Lamar was 2 last year. I think Josh Allen was 12. I think Jamar Chase was like 35. Patrick Mahomes was 4. Joe Burrow was a little outside of the top 20, I think. Derrick Henry, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett was number 5. Justin Jefferson had coming off that sensational year. I think he got nicked, but Justin Jefferson has been a top player. He's been Mr. Consistent, and defensive player of the year, Patrick Surtain. But I think mainly with Saquon and Derrick Henry, what they were able to do. One guy went for 2,000, the other guy went for 1,921. First time a guy that's rushed for 1,900 yards didn't win the rushing title. So that just goes to show you how well the other guy played. Because normally, LT, you get 1,900 yards, you're like, yeah, I got that rushing. I got that thing in the bag.
Yeah.
What? Absolutely. And let's keep this in mind, guys. The easiest way to win games is still running the football. I mean, because you take away the chances of turning it over and crazy things happening. When you can run the football and impose your will, cut down on the game, you help your defense and all that kind of stuff. So I think at the end of the day, that's why we're starting to see just a little shift. I'm not saying we're going completely back to when we Not
90s, early 2000s.
We ain't gonna never get back there. No, we ain't gonna never get back there. But I think there's more teams that's starting to focus on the run game a little bit more to control games, especially when you have a young quarterback or a quarterback who can manage things at the line of scrimmage, like all the ones you mentioned, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, all those guys that have good running backs as well.
Well, it's not going back because you see where these quarterback salaries are going. You're about to have a quarterback making $70 million. You're not paying a guy $70 million to turn around and hand it to a guy that's making $10 million. Right. That ain't happening. We paying you $70 million to throw it to a guy that's making 40. So that's why you're never going to see. And plus, why would you? Because guess what? I can get a roughing the passer. I can get illegal contact. I can get unnecessary roughness. I got so many things that can go right if I just throw the football. You see,
but you're still putting that $70 million quarterback in jeopardy if you got a defense that's hitting him.
Yeah, but for $70 million, I'm in jeopardy. You see what Josh Allen? Just got this offseason, LT? $330 million with a quarter of a billion. Guaranteed.
But you got to think about too, you got to remember this NFL too, LT. This is the passing league, and running backs that can take that time off the clock, that can get the defensive rest on the sideline. It's only a handful of them. It's only a handful of them boys. They can really carry that whole offense on their back when you don't even have to throw the ball when it comes to crunch time and you want to buy some time and take some time off the clock. It's only a few now.
Oh yeah, there's only a handful of guys. I remember when Peyton Manning came to the Broncos. I mean, he got like $96 million for 5 years. I mean, just think about that. Just
wow.
And what for the longest time, $25 million was pretty good money was great money for a quarterback. And then it went to 30, and then they was like, no, 30 ain't nothing. Now you at $60 million.
Yeah,
$60 million, and guess what? LT, we know this, Ocho. They're going to add another game.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be 18 games. I give it 5 years. They're going to add another playoff game, too. That's coming. Because YouTube want in on this action. They want to become a network. And the only way to become a network, you got to have live sporting events, mainly the NFL. Yep. Guess who else going to get in on that? Netflix. Amazon said, we love that Thursday night package. We really do, guys. We don't want you to think we greedy, but we are. We like Black Friday football, that Friday game after Thanksgiving. But I mean, we could really use a package. And you're talking about somebody that's sitting on hordes of cash, somebody that's sitting on 30, 40, 50, 100 billion in cash. And the one thing, money talk. Cash screens. So we're gonna see what's happening, but it's coming. It's coming. What was it? He said, Coach, say about 2025. He close. They wanted to be a $20 billion industry. They're close. 2030, absolutely. They're gonna be $25-30 billion a year.
Easy.
So let's sit with that one for a minute, because I got a question. Okay, so that means that the season gonna have to be prolonged a little bit because the players gonna want another bye
Correct.
week.
2 bye weeks.
We used to have 2 bye weeks, LT, before you got in the league. Back in the mid-90s,
Really?
you had 2 bye weeks.
Yeah,
Yes.
we had 2, in the 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, you had 2 bye. You got to have it. But Ocho, LT, man, they're gonna be playing the Super Bowl on goddamn on St. Patrick's Day.
right, exactly. And that's what I'm thinking.
Cause you started after Labor Day,
Yep.
and you got 2 bye weeks. Think about it. You already at the second week. You already at the second week in what's come. So now if you add another a playoff game,
Yeah.
you gonna be damn near St. Patty's Day. You damn sure after President's Day in February, you gonna be the third. Hey, you gonna be the third week, fourth week. Well, there's only 4 weeks in February anyway. But you might be playing on leap year.
Yeah.
But that's what the money is, because what else can you do? The only thing you can do is give them another game. There ain't nothing else you can do in the game, within the game. You can only give them an additional game to create additional revenue.
Yeah.
And these owners, the one thing we know about them, you can never, that's one thing you've never heard somebody say. People have said, I got too many pairs of shoes, I got too much jewelry, I got too many cars, I got too many homes. Name the person that's ever said, man, I got too much money.
Yeah, you're right. But listen, this
Never heard
also
of.
even you got to remember too, if they are adding the game, even no matter how long it is, if the season goes in the second, third week of February, the players understand they're getting a bigger piece of the pie too. They're getting a bigger piece of the pie. Now we don't know what it's gonna look like yet.
All I want that pie, Ocho. I don't want any. Don't franchise me. No franchise tags. I want lifetime.
Yeah.
If I get 10 years in the league, LT Ocho, I want lifetime health benefits. That should be a bare minimum,
Absolutely.
Ocho. LT, that should be a bare minimum. Because let's just say, for the sake of argument, you get health insurance for 5 years after you retire.
Yes.
The average career is about 2.5 to 3 years. Okay, you retired 25. Bruh, you ain't gonna have no illness, nothing really major. Some at 30, you need that insurance 65.
Down the road.
Yes.
Down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, you can prolong it. You can take the 5 years anytime you want to. But at 30, from 25 to 30, nah. If I get 10 years, I want lifetime health benefits. And guess what? I don't want you to be able to franchise me.
Yeah.
No. And all this.
Well, they got to pick one or the other, huh? You know how this works.
I want both of them.
Ocho, you know how this works. You got to come to the table, and the owners are going to tell you you're going to get one thing. Which one do you want? Do you want lifetime benefits? Well, then that's what we're gonna work out a deal to make.
Well, I
that
say
happen.
you get one.
And then the players gonna have to.
I say, I tell you what, you get one. You want an extra regular season game or an extra playoff game? You get one.
Hey, hey, listen, the players got one person on ALT that'll fight for them. One person. You put me in position of power to represent the players. I'm gonna get us lifetime benefits. No franchise tag. And what's the other one? Guaranteed contracts. That's my 3. Hey, listen.
I don't know.
Them
Fully
3.
guaranteed.
I don't know about them.
Hey, I'm telling you, LT. I'm telling you, once I put that suit on, once I put that suit and that tie on, then you put me in the right room, and I flip that switch, boy, it's a wrap.
But the players have got to get something. But they bargained for petty privileges way back when, LT. Because, see, you bargained and talking about, well, I don't want to do 2-a-days. Well, I don't want to put the pads on but so many times during the course of the year. Bro,
Yes.
You play the game of football. You play tackle football, but you don't want to tackle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you bargain for petty privileges. Go look at what Roger Goodell bargained for. Look at what they bargained for.
Different.
Now, Roger Goodell ain't taking no hits. He got lifetime medical. He get use of the jet. Right? You see what he bargained? You see the difference between bargaining, what I'm bargaining for, and what you bargaining for? He want benefits.
They think long term too.